Long River Emergency Services. Hello? Hello? Yes, it's a call from Professor Valenbois' lighthouse. Professor Valenbois? Professor Valenbois? Oh, I hope he's not having another stroke. I'm sending an ambulance to the lighthouse, Professor. Hold on.
Hello? Museum of Natural History, Paris, Curator Edouard Milo speaking? What? Valenbois? You again? I swear, I told you before, it's no use calling. Your expedition plans to the Amerzone do not interest us. You understand? We have neither the desire nor the means to back your fraudulent adventures. So I beg you to stop bothering us. My predecessors learned the hard way the cost of trusting you. I won't be taking it. You hear me? I am a serious scientist, sir. Goodbye, and good riddance.
Marson and Larman Associates, Marson speaking. Hello? Is anyone there? Is this the infamous Dan? Would you please stop bothering our poor intern? Miss Walker is a serious young woman. Are you there? Enough of your stupid shenanigans. Hello, you have reached Marson and Larmont Associates, attorneys at law. We are not available to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone.
Bonjour, you've reached the Hotel Meritz. Unfortunately, we are currently unavailable. You can also contact us by going to our website or emailing us. If you'd like us to call you back, please leave your name and number after the tone.
Thank you for calling Candyroff. Our offices are closed for the winter season, but we'll be delighted to deal with your order at the store. In the meantime, why not try our delicious Hoing Ing, the bite-sized Asian fish candy with sugary taste, or our hazelnut-stuffed Klondikes, or even our Canadian specialty, Kanikatawas.
Hello, you've reached the rights-of-way services of the Vaughan Mountains National Park Authority. All of our representatives are currently unavailable and are unable to take your call. Please try again later. In the meantime, our services would like to remind you that a storm is coming tonight. So please cancel or postpone any plans for going out you could have. Thank you and have a nice day.
My dear friend, it's nice to see you again through these few pages. The previous ones ended with my arrival in Amerzone with my comrades, Alvarez and Makowski, in 1932. For some weeks, all three of us traveled to Puebla, a fort village upstream of the river Amazon Delta. It was there, in the mouth of an old drunken and erudite Indian, that I first heard of the great white birds. The white birds are dependent on the imposing volcano that rises above the Amazonian jungle. They are majestic skyships of sorts. They glide interminably, taking advantage of the thermals created by the heat from the craters. Every 3 years, one of the females of the colony abandons a single egg that will, all by itself, contain the entire next generation of white birds. But the embryos contained in the egg are subject, it seems, to a brutal alteration in their chromosomes due to the toxic gases that escape the volcano. Left to its own devices, the egg would hatch nasty little black birds with a precarious existence. It is at this point that the intervention of the Ovo-Volahos, an indigenous tribe descending from a very ancient and famous civilization of white bird worshippers, takes place. Ignoring the warnings of my companions, I set off towards the unknown, with the old Indian as my guide. After a month of traveling, I reached the Amazon Falls. Then, out of the blue, my guide had left me. I was starving and had no more strength, totally weakened by a vicious tropical disease. I owe my life to the hospitality of the native tribe living near the bottom of the falls. A young Indian girl patiently lavished on me the care that was necessary for my recovery. To tell the truth, we never left each other after that. Her name was Yekomani. I loved her, and she loved me. And the months that followed were the most beautiful of my long life. But here we are, already approaching the sinister conclusion of this tale, my friend. There is still time for you to turn back, but if you decide not to, the end of my story is waiting where yours will begin. My friend, so you have decided to push your curiosity to the limit. I will never be able to thank you enough. And so it is without further ado that I will tell you the conclusion of my history. I ended the last part of my storytelling with the moments of happiness that I shared together with my one true love, Yakuman. The most beautiful weeks of my existence. Yet a strange event would put an end to the sweet bliss in which we were plunged. One morning, Yakumani signaled to me to watch what was happening through the branch walls of our hut. The fever of my illness, compounded with that of love, had eclipsed my faculties of scientific observation. But then and there, I suddenly came to myself. What I had just seen in the hands of the priest was the egg of the white birds. I wanted that egg more than anything else in the world. To take it back to Europe. Taste the glory of recognition from the worldwide scientific community. At dawn, I set off, never to see her again. I stole their only egg and took it back to Europe. I have put in danger the very existence of a truly exceptional living species. And I betrayed the trust of a young Indian girl who, I now know, was the only love of my life. At the museum, no one believed my stories about the white birds. I became the laughingstock of the scientific community, and my career was irreparably broken. It has been 10 years now since the museum returned the egg of the white birds to me. It miraculously remained intact, not having suffered from the ravages of time. The egg was alive. Since that day, I have only had one thing on my mind: make right the wrong I have done, and take the egg back over there to the Amerzone. In the meantime, I have put it in a safe place. Today, everything is in place. I have developed a new hydrofloat that is specially designed for an expedition into the heart of the Amazon. I have carried out all the necessary checks and calculations and corrected all the imperfections. But, as I have already told you, I am now an old man, and I no longer have the strength to undertake such a journey. So it is up to you. You who seem to be interested. It is you that I'm asking to take my place. Go back to the Amazon and take back the egg. I beg you. Good luck, and may God protect you, my friend, Alexandre Valenbois.